I've been part-time acting, starting to delve into that for about a little over a year.
Okay.
Started to get so busy that I used all my PTO and sick time to pursue it. And, Which is great. I had to have a major surgery.
Let's go.
Let's go. I had to have a major surgery. So I was off work for 6 weeks, paid time off work, disability.
Yeah.
And I thought, I have 2 bulging discs in my back, all this stuff from lifting because I worked for Amazon before that.
Okay.
I decided, you know what? I need something more flexible so I can pursue this. I had a buddy that had been doing Uber for 7 years, said making his living doing it. And I said, that'll give me the flexibility to do it. I'm going to do it. And Caleb, let me tell you, it would have worked out. I cashed my 401k out, had a big amount of money. I know. But here's,
okay.
You're going to kill me on this
Probably.
one. You're going to kill me on this one. You're not going to like this.
Luckily, I don't have a weapon.
Yes. Yeah. It's a long story, but
What the No. What?
Okay.
That's not how this works.
So I used to be a full-time partnered streamer on Twitch. Okay.
What?
Yeah. This was when I lived in Arizona before I moved here. So, and I'm like jumping back and forth.
Wait a minute. What were you doing? Full-time on Twitch?
Yeah,
you were full-time on Twitch.
Full-time partner streamer on Twitch for 2 years.
Oh, you've been everywhere. What the So how much were you making doing that?
I was making between, I would say on a good month, top ending about 5 to 6, low end 3 to 4.
Okay. That's making a living on Twitch as streaming.
Yeah, it was.
Okay. Yeah. Where were you streaming?
I was considered a variety streamer, so
What
I
happened?
did open world RPG games. I basically gave my whole soul and life to that. So
sure.
I ditched all my friends.
So much, yeah.
I ditched everything for that, and made it to doing it full time. But I basically was just me and my space station in my living room with I had no table, it was just my space station and just me and the internet and my moderators, Discord. It was great, but 8 to 10 hours streaming a day.
Oh yeah.
I had no life and I just got burnt out of it. I felt like.
And you just stopped?
I stopped everything. I've also been clean and sober for over 12 years. So the stuff I do to keep that, I discarded all that stuff. Well, that helps me with that. And
was there a better content strategy that we could have adapted to?
There was.
Because, again, you're literally borrowing money from your dad and taking out payday loans. And I think the pay that came in was like $500. That's so different than making, at the top end, $7,000 a month.
Yeah, well, it's a little bit of a hiccup right now, but I think we can get past it. The way I'm thinking about it, I realized what I did wrong is... Got the chunk of my 401k when I quit FedEx.
How much was that?
I ended up with around $5,250 after they took everything. The penalties.
And
here's what I did.
How long were you doing Twitch?
I did Twitch for 2 years, but then I moved here.
And I know that a lot of people that are streaming full time, it's seriously like crazy hours, and you give up so much of social life and a lot of things. Now, I would have rather come up with a different content strategy than just giving up, because where are you now? Do you have anything? Well, yeah, you do have something in retirement. Let's see. What is it? $200. Okay. So that's...
Yeah. Well, that's going to be zero.
Oh, yeah. When did you just pull 600? You just pulled 6,000 out?
No, I pulled that out like 4.5, 5 months ago.
Okay.
For some reason, it's still gaining money.
Oh, it's showing it from the year. Okay.
So when I pulled it out, sorry to go back to this, but when I pulled it out, I would use that for my nest egg, and then I would be driving Uber and making $600 to $700 a week. So I was like, great. But I decided
before
gas and maintenance, I decided, well, I haven't had a console or indulged in video games in 3 years.
So let's do it when we have to pull from retirement and make no money.
I bought a PS5.
Great.
And a 4K, 240 hertz HD monitor. And I didn't drive for 9 weeks, and I played video games for 9 weeks.
You know what? Oh, no.
And I went through my whole 401k. My 401k is gone. It's gone. And so then I realized I need to start driving.
I appreciate your candor, but this is the most childish. Why didn't you at least stream it? Why didn't you at least stream it for 9 weeks and try to get some tips and donations?
Because
now, unlike when you stream, there's all these different areas you can stream on too.
well, I don't have a webcam anymore. I didn't have the.
Okay, I think if we went and
I don't have a computer anymore. I don't have a gaming computer anymore. So it's just too many factors.
But if you had a computer,
well, honestly,
you can stream from PlayStations these days.
You can. And you got to buy an extra
excuse. Okay, you're an excuse. Just bundle of excuses. Sure, whatever. Great.
Well, I don't know if I would call it that. I would just.
Well, you just tried to make 1,000 excuses why, and they're probably none of them are valid. If you can go spend on a PlayStation 5 and all that, and you can stream from your PlayStation, you could have got a $25 webcam, and you could have been streaming.
Yeah, but you got to make it good. You got to make it look good.
You do, but you could have at least been trying. So you literally drained your 401k, sat on your ass for 9 weeks playing PlayStation. What are you even playing? At least let it be something good.
Yeah, I replayed the.
It's a replay. It's not even a new play.
Well, Last of Us.
What'd you replay?
Okay, I replayed the remake of Last of Us 1.
Okay, all right.
Last of Us 2 that they upgraded for.
Okay, payday loan.
Hey, payday loans.
What? What does that mean?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, I appreciate trying to be a part of the conversation, but that was
that was a little awkward. Okay.
That's just dumb. The green dot transfer, is that work? The Uber?
That is green dot transfer is Uber.
And then what's the Venmo in of $589?
That's money that I borrowed from my mom.
Oh, buddy.
I mean, I didn't.
Your dreams are killing you. I want you to get to your dreams too. You're just doing it in a stupid way. Listen. Okay, what about the Cash App in of $100-something?
Cash App of 100. That is
total over the course of the month.
Cash App of 100.
Total Cash App in was $117.90. What was
it? 40 of Cash App. Oh, 121. That Cash App, that was from an acting gig.
Okay, so actual earned income was like $600, and then you $750 payday loan, $209 from dad, $589 from mom. Because you're trying to become an actor, so we go from the streaming, and then we go to an actual job. Well, I mean, streaming was a job. You made it as a real job, just like I've been able to make this a real job, thanks to you all. And then you're like, okay, done, fine, that was your choice. But you replaced it with a good job, making $50,000 a year with Benny's. And you're like, because I want to be an actor and it's a little hard with this job and I barely make any money doing it, let me go make no money? In what world? Your parents, how old are your parents? Because you're 46. How old are your parents?
In their 70s.
And you're taking money from them. How does that feel? Because I would feel disgusted, personally. Now, if it was to help you in a certain situation because you're going through a rough time, that's different. But this is your choice. This is very much your choice. You are choosing this.
Well.
Oh, come on.
Well, it is kind of a rough time. I mean, I had
by your choice.
Well, not necessarily because
What do you mean? You left your job.
I did. But I actually had a plan when I left my job, which if I would have followed it, I wouldn't be in the situation.
You sat on your for 9 weeks. Yeah. So what was the plan versus what happened?
I was going to keep that $5,000 as a nest egg and then start driving Uber while I'm doing self-tapes and applying and auditioning for roles. That way I'd always be ahead. I'd have that $5,000, be making $650 to $750 a week. It was going to be great.